Today our topic is the Stoic approach to handling betrayal. Betrayal is one of the hardest things to face in life. It can come from friends, family, or even people we trust deeply. It hurts because it feels like a violation of trust, and it often leaves us feeling angry, sad, or lost. But the Stoics, ancient philosophers who focused on living a good life through wisdom and self-control, offer us a way to handle betrayal that can help us grow stronger and more resilient. Let's explore their teachings and see how we can apply them to our own lives. First, the Stoics teach us that we cannot control what others do. We can only control how we respond. This is a key idea in Stoicism. When someone betrays us, it's natural to feel hurt and to want to blame them for our pain. But the Stoics remind us that other people's actions are not in our control. We cannot force someone to be loyal or honest. What we can control is our own thoughts, feelings, and actions. Instead of focusing on the betrayal itself, we should focus on how we choose to react to it. This shift in perspective can help us feel more empowered and less like victims. Next, the Stoics encourage us to see betrayal as an opportunity for growth. This might sound strange at first, but think about it. When someone betrays us, it gives us a chance to practice virtues like patience, forgiveness, and courage. These are qualities that make us stronger and better people. Betrayal is like a test. It shows us where we are weak and where we need to improve. For example, if we feel angry after being betrayed, we can work on managing our anger. If we feel sad, we can practice accepting our emotions without letting them control us. By facing betrayal with a Stoic mindset, we can turn a painful experience into a lesson that helps us grow. Another important Stoic idea is to focus on what is within our power. When we are betrayed, it's easy to get caught up in thoughts like, "Why did this happen to me?" Or "How could they do this?" But these questions don't lead to solutions. Instead, the Stoics suggest asking ourselves, "What can I do now?" Or "How can I move forward?" By focusing on what is within our control, we can take positive steps to improve our situation. For example, if a friend betrays us, we can choose to end the relationship or talk to them about what happened. If we feel hurt, we can take time to heal and reflect on what we've learned. The key is to focus on actions that will help us, not on things we cannot change. The Stoics also teach us to practice acceptance. This doesn't mean we have to like what happened or pretend it doesn't hurt. It means we accept that betrayal is a part of life. People are not perfect, and they will sometimes let us down. By accepting this reality, we can prepare ourselves for the challenges of life and avoid being caught off guard. Acceptance also helps us let go of anger and resentment. When we accept that something has happened, we can stop fighting against it and start focusing on how to move forward. This is not easy, but it is a powerful way to find peace in difficult situations. Forgiveness is another important Stoic practice when dealing with betrayal. Forgiving someone doesn't mean we forget what they did or pretend it was okay. It means we choose to let go of anger and resentment for our own sake. Holding on to these negative emotions only hurts us more. The Stoics believe that forgiveness is a way to free ourselves from the past and take back control of our lives. It doesn't mean we have to trust the person again or continue the relationship. It simply means we choose to move on without carrying the weight of bitterness. The Stoics also remind us to focus on what truly matters. When we are betrayed, it's easy to get caught up in the pain and lose sight of the bigger picture. But the Stoics encourage us to think about what is truly important in life. Is it the opinions of others? Is it the approval of the person who betrayed us? Or is it our own character, our values, and our ability to live with integrity? By focusing on what truly matters, we can rise above the betrayal and stay true to ourselves. This doesn't mean we ignore our feelings, but we don't let them dominate our lives. Another Stoic practice is to reflect on the impermanence of life. The Stoics believe that everything in life is temporary, including relationships and the emotions we feel. When we are betrayed, it can feel like the pain will last forever. But the Stoics remind us that nothing lasts forever. The hurt we feel today will fade with time. By remembering this, we can find comfort and perspective. We can also use the experience of betrayal to appreciate the good things in our lives and the people who truly care about us. The Stoics also teach us to be grateful, even in difficult times. This might seem impossible when we are dealing with betrayal, but gratitude can be a powerful tool for healing. Instead of focusing on the person who hurt us, we can focus on the people who support us, the lessons we've learned, and the strength we've discovered in ourselves. Gratitude helps us shift our focus from what we've lost to what we still have. It reminds us that even in the darkest moments, there is always something to be thankful for. Finally, the Stoics encourage us to live with virtue. Virtue for the Stoics means living with wisdom, courage, justice, and self-control. When we face betrayal, we have a choice. We can react with anger, revenge, or bitterness, or we can respond with virtue. Choosing virtue doesn't mean we ignore our pain or let others take advantage of us. It means we act with integrity and do what is right, even when it's hard. By living with virtue, we can find inner peace and build a life that is meaningful and fulfilling. In conclusion, the Stoic approach to handling betrayal teaches us to focus on what we can control, see challenges as opportunities for growth, and live with virtue and gratitude. Betrayal is never easy, but by applying these Stoic principles, we can turn a painful experience into a chance to become stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Remember, life will always have its ups and downs, but with a Stoic mindset, we can face any challenge with courage and grace.